You're listening to Glascock Panthers Radio. Now let's get out to the stadium and join the guys for this week's game.
All right, good evening, Panther fans. Welcome to another beautiful night for high school football. Rainy start this morning, but clouds are making it cooler tonight. And a great night for high school football. We're having a coin toss in the middle of the field. Captains out there for the Panthers look like it was number 9, Bryce Wheeler, 14, Nicholas Holton, trying to think, number 5, Landon Griswold,
and 64, Alex Lossy.
I didn't see who won the toss, but we are getting ready for a good football game here. It's become one of the bigger rivalries on our schedule, but sadly to say, this is going to be the last meeting between the Jaguars and the Panthers as TJ's decided they no longer want to play anymore.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it might have something to do with they think they don't have anything coming up, but there's all kind of theories out there. But
yeah, I
as of right now,
closing.
As of right now, this is going to be the last meeting in the series.
Had some good games here. We were just talking about some of the ones earlier we've had, and had some ones we're on the verge of winning and had some injuries that cost us, but we're looking for a great game tonight.
Yeah, injuries early in the game at that.
Of course, the big talk you're going to hear about with TJ on their side is they lost their 2 main players on their team that led a lot of their scoring last year. The quarterback, which is Cam Beasley, who's over at Washington County now, and, of course, Beans Hunt, the star running back, who's playing wide receiver and punt returner now at North Augusta High School.
Yeah, you say losing those 2, but they did lose a host of seniors last year. Those were the only 2 that transfers that did have the opportunity to come back, but they elected to go somewhere else. So it's going to be a smaller TJ team than we've seen in many years past.
I'm just looking over now on their sideline. Look like they got about 2, 4, 6, 8 or 9.
I counted 19 before the game as they were warming up. 19 total players.
Got one in street clothes that's not playing. So maybe 20 altogether if they had them all dressed. Panthers are going to kick off here and start this half. And we got Landon Cooper back.
Yeah, those bright orange shoes making a comeback. Cooper will be wearing 67 tonight for the Panthers.
One of the big things that hurt us in that Brentwood game was kicking, so we're hoping to get him back and get that helping us some. Kickoff's long, and it's going to be out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we talked about them being low on numbers, and, again, watching them warm up, they were only warming up 6 offensive linemen, or 6 total linemen, offense and defense. And so that means they got all those skill position players back there, and we'll see, just contain them and should be able to handle their offensive and defensive line. So
I was talking to one of their parents before the game, too. They did gain 3 players due to the suspension of the football program at Georgia School of Innovation and Classics in Hepsville, and 2 of those were the Rabin boys, and of course, the Walden kid come from GSIC, so they picked up 3. And we'll see those tonight as one of the Rabin kids, I think, is their starting quarterback. And TJ's going to get ready to start their first possession of the night on their own 35-yard line. TJ coming out their normal wishbone formation, double tight. Fullback up the middle, and we hit him, gains 2 or 3.
69 and 9 on the tackle.
69
67.
and 9. 69 and 60 is what
60,
I saw.
Yep,
69 and 60. Pick up a 3 on the play for the Jaguars.
That's Clark 69, Myers 60. That was 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7.
Like you say, Kurt, that wishbone, I have to imagine that's going to be their go-to. They want to extend this game, and they want to make this as short of a game as possible.
A little off tackle there to the left side. He's going to pick up a yard, maybe.
Number 1, Jace Brooks. He's going to actually pick up 2. He's going to bring up 3rd and 5 out to the 40-yard line.
Nathan Perry on the tackle.
I'm not going to say it tonight because we've jinxed ourselves the last couple of weeks, but, the time on this game might be a little different here. Both of us running.
3rd and 5, Jaguars.
Going to be off to the right side that time.
Stopped again. Looks like 69 and 60 again.
Yep. Bruton on
pick
the
up
carry.
a yard. Going to be 4th and 4. So the first decision of the night comes up Coach Hennessy and the Jaguars offense.
I don't see any people running on, but Lord, they're like us. They don't have many to run on and off. So we'll see what kind of formation they come out.
Ball's on our 41-yard line.
So they're going to come out in the offensive formation and look for that possible freeze play here and try to get us to jump offside.
Well, they moved, so that's good. So a little bit of inexperience on that offensive line is going to help us out there.
False start on the Jaguars.
We did have a lineman come through, but luckily they did have an offensive lineman move as well. So that is going to move them back 5 yards, going to bring up 4th and 9.
They moved again.
He gets it away. It's high, end over end. Going to hit about the 40-yard line and roll. They're going to down it at about the Panthers' 38-yard line, and that's where we'll take over our first possession.
26-yard punt, Stanley. Is that what you got?
I haven't figured it out. 36 to the
36 to the 38.
That's 14 and 12.
26. There we go. That's teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. So Panthers offense is going to take over 9:52 in the opening quarter. 1st and 10. Panthers on their own 38-yard line.
Last game, I think we had, two running backs over 100 yards apiece. So
I'm calling it. We're going to have 3 over 100 tonight.
That Grizzle in the shotgun. He's coming to the right side. He's got some room. There he goes. He's got one guy to beat, and he trips him up at the 47-yard line. Going to mark him at the 48.
It's going to be close to a first down. Good tackle that time by number 1, Jace Brooks, in the Jaguars' defensive backfield. It is going to be a pickup of 10 yards and a first down for the Panthers. Panthers looking to go hurry up here.
Got a little tempo here, trying to keep them on their heels. Jackson Usher comes to this near side. Grizzle going to the other side this time. He tucks it up in there, picks up 3-4 yards.
Going to take it into Jaguar territory. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Panthers, just inside the Jaguar side of the field, at the 49-yard line.
Gain of 3.
So 2nd and 7. Going to wing T now. We're going to hand to Holton. He's got a big hole. Cuts it up in. He's got some more room. Cuts back to the middle. Back to the left sideline.
No flags on the field. He's going to take it 49.
End zone. Touchdown Panthers. Nicholas Holton.
49 yards on the Panther touchdown. Good vision that time by the senior running back. A couple of nice cutbacks. Maybe a missed tackle there, but, hey, 49 yards. Touchdown Panthers.
And now we're going, usually first part of this year we've been noticing we've been trying to go for 2 every time, and now we got Landon Cooper out here. We're going to see if this is going to pay off and get us some extra points.
I can imagine. Only a week of practice. Maybe he had 2 weeks. I don't know if he came out the first. Well, we had that whole week rained out.
Yeah,
so
he got to knock the rust off a little bit. So let's see what he does here, see if he can get back in the groove.
Caden Downs is the holder, our backup quarterback. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and is right down the middle.
PAT is good. Hits the field house, so that would have been good from a good distance.
So just like we thought, it's going to be a quick strike Panther offense this game. We were talking a little bit before the game how we wouldn't throw a single pass all game. We'd run it until they stop it. And we do have a 62-yard drive there, taking it for the Panther touchdown. Still early in the first quarter, so if you're around Louisville area, come on out and join us. 8:58 remaining in the first quarter. Panthers do have the early 7-0 lead.
Those of you who watched the broadcast before, you know I like to look at the comments and look at the people who's watching and see who all was out there looking. And right off the bat, we've been talking kicking tonight. And I see a familiar face on our watch list tonight. Former kicker from the Panthers, Jesse Latham, back in the days when I was on the coaching staff at the Panthers. So, Jesse, good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a long time. Glad to see you watching. Cooper kicks off deep. It's off his hands, rolls to the end zone. They pick it up, and they're going to bring it out. Oh, and he is stuck hard at about the 13-yard line.
Number 2.
That was Nathan Perry. A good hit there by Perry. A solid hit and a lock up and knocked him down and right there in his spot.
Jaguars start their drive from the
Jaguars 1st and 10 on their second drive of the evening. 8:52 to go in the first quarter. Panthers already up 7-0. They're out of the wishbone formation. Now they got 4 receivers. Trips to the bottom of the formation. They're going to hand off the ball still. Flag comes in.
False start, or
we got flags on both sides of the line.
he's signaling number 5. Was PA guy over there says 69 on the stop. Play won't count, however, unless we decline it.
False start.
That's going to push them back to about the 8-yard line.
Replay the first down.
So second and about 13.
You talked about it, Kurt. GSIC, I can't say all those words you said, what they mean, but GSIC after Hepzibah, we'll get back to that in just a second.
Going back with trips on the bottom of the formation again. And
moved
everybody
they
jumps, defensive line and offensive line.
We went sideways, they went forward.
It is.
Delay a game. He called it a delay a game.
I think he called a delay a game on us.
So the only way you
We
can
must
get a
have said
delayed
something.
game is if they're calling out a snap.
Calling
And
out
so,
the cadence. Or,
so that's something that Coach Kelly's going to have to talk to official about, which he's doing right now, because we are allowed to call our own plays, and that is a part of that shifting that the defensive line does do.
handoff again off that right side. He bounces off of it. Going to pick up good yardage. We had him stuffed, and then he just bounced it out.
I think we had the fullback stuffed, and quarterback just kept it. So one of those Ravens, is that Fisher or?
I can't keep them apart. I can't remember which one's the oldest one.
Caden Downs on the tackle.
I think Fisher's the oldest one now of the ones playing.
Anytime they go to receivers, you got to look out for number 1, Jace Brooks, where he is at all times.
That's right.
Quarterback keeper.
Looks like it's going to be enough for the first down. They only needed about 2 to go.
It is. It's going to bring it all the way out to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Jaguars.
Pick up a first down. Stopped by number 69, Tristan Clark. And number 64, Alex Losey. Jaguars first down.
It's another first down for the Jags. Like Eric said, on about the 24-yard line. First down of the night for the Jaguars. A handoff to the fullback, and we hit him. He drives forward.
Tyler Harris.
Yeah, Tyler Harris on a tackle, but it is a pretty good pickup there
pick him
for
about
the
6 or 7.
56 with the tackle.
almost pick up a 5, 7.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have second and 3.
Ball's on the 31-yard line. Of course, like we said, TJ's going to take their time with every single possession. 6.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. And play clock's down to 20 seconds.
Hand off that fullback again. We're going to hit him and drive him back.
Harris
Host
again.
the Panthers on the tackle.
It's like Harris, Lossie,
Wheeler.
maybe Wheeler in there, yep, as well. So going to bring up a third down and about a 2 yards, maybe a long one.
Need to just get to the 34-yard line for a first. So I'm a full 2.
Still in that 4 wide receiver look. Constantly feeding that fullback. We're going to hit him at the line again. He's trying to go forward. We're going to push him back.
Another host of Panthers,
Lossie,
64,
Myers,
60, 64.
Clark.
69.
69.
Grabbed him. Held him up.
Hold him back. So we're going to bring up another 4th down for the – he did pick up a yard. It's going to be 4th and we'll call it 1. Maybe 1.5.
Jaguars will have 4th and 1.
So at this point, it looks like Coach Hennessy's realized the wishbone's not working, so he's trying to spread us out and still pound the middle. We'll see if they spread us out, fake the middle, and pull the quarterback on a sweep this time. Nope, going quarterback keep. He's going to have – oh, it's going to be close. I think he's going to have enough. They're marking him all the way up to the 35.
So first down for Jaguars.
Move the chains, give it to the Jaguar. First down. Alex Losey from the 64 with the tackle. Jaguars first down. The 35.
Ball resting on the 35-yard line now for TJ. First
I like
down.
lard line, though.
Lard line?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might change the
Hey,
terminology.
we never said we were professionals, folks. So.
That looks like the
There he
quarterback's
goes.
keeping it that time. He's got some room. We're going to finally hit him. That was Perry.
Number 5. Ryder Raven again.
Gain of enough for
Yep.
our first down.
That's all that
First down.
we're talking right now. Coach Kelly's yelling. I don't know if y'all can hear him or not, but
Number 2.
our outside linebackers over there not containing. He's the only responsibility is make sure quarterback don't do that.
On the 46-yard line.
Jaguars got another first down on their own 46-yard line. Under 4 minutes remaining now in the opening quarter.
Going back to that fullback again.
Number 8, Walker on the
Brandon
tackle.
Walker on that tackle is going to bring it out to midfield. Pick up a 4.
Put the ball in midfield. Stop
Hey, 3-4 yard runs makes first down every time.
Brandon Walker. Second down.
Ball right on midfield stripe.
Second and 6.
Brian West has made his first appearance of the game out here at defensive back. Going
Yeah,
dive once again, and that Panthers defensive line is going to stop him for a pickup of 1.
Matt Neely again.
Another game tackle. Saw Bryce Wheeler in there.
By Tristan Clark.
Nathan Perry.
Number 8, Brandon Walker. We'll have third and
It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Got 3rd and 5.
Glascock County Panther, 49-yard.
I think we've seen it, though. Coach Hunt's going to go for it. Anything less than 3rd and 5. I'm sorry, 4th and 5. So 2 downs here to get it for the Jaguars. Got to spread out once again. They're looking to pass for the first time. Passes up. Should be an easy interception.
It's picked.
Pick it off.
Landon Grizzle. Landon Grizzle on the 27. He's going to take it.
Uh-oh.
It may go. They got a
Oh,
flag.
flag coming down. He's going to go all the way, but we got flags down on the back here.
Gonna come
Yeah,
back.
so that's going to be a pass deflected out there by Caden Downs. We can not even worry about the touchdown at this point. He did take it all the way back, but pass was deflected out there by Caden Downs, and that free safety back there, Landon Grizzle's right where he needed to be and was able to take it and took it, Stanley, 70, 75 yards almost,
Caught on
73.
the 27,
Yeah,
so
so about the 25, so.
27.
So 73 yards, he took it back, but we do have flags right here. I don't know if our camera zoomed in on it right there at the 49-yard line.
They are moving back, so it's obviously against the Panthers.
It looks like I see some good coaching over here with Coach Otis talking to Tyler Harris, so I'm assuming the penalty was going to be on Tyler Harris.
And it
on that,
wasn't
but-
even close to the play.
Yep.
Yeah, it was behind the play.
That's where the
Yeah, there's
penalty
2 flags.
happened
There
at
was
the
one at the 45 and one at the 49. So all the way
it's a
back to the
3-yard
30.
return.
But it is Panther ball.
2:23 to go here in this first quarter. Panthers already up 7-0.
I'm talking about comments, Kurt. While everybody's out there, let us know where you watching us from tonight.
Yep, we like to see where you're watching. Up the middle, that's going to be Walker. Going to pick up maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, short pickup is going to bring it out to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 8. Right here is where you don't want to. You want to keep the foot on the throttle, as we say.
Here comes Griswold again. He's got a lot of green. One guy to beat. Can he cut back? Yes, sir, he does.
No flags this
Down
time.
the numbers.
No flags.
And no flags. Touchdown, Panthers.
Hey, the interception return would have looked nice, but we'll take the 68-yard touchdown run.
He still got all the yards except 2 of them.
He did.
Brandon got those other 2.
From 73, we'll give him a total of, well, I guess he lost 5 because of the penalty.
It's a 78-yard run.
There we go. 78.
30.
68.
68. 18 and 50, 68.
See, we got some listeners from Charleston, South Carolina.
Now here we go. Cooper in to attempt a PAT again. Low snap. We get it down. It's blocked.
Bad snap that time. And
Number 1, Jace Brooks gets a hand on the ball and the extra point.
Well, that's going to make you score Panthers 13, TJ 0.
that's a frustrating thing. You got a kicker. It's 3 facets to be able to make a kick. You got to have a good snap, you got to have a good hold, and you got to have a good kick.
And a couple of weeks ago, while we were talking about Landon with that big run, a couple of weeks ago we talked about a couple of our senior athletes, J.C. Usher and Landon, both committing to go to Augusta University to further their academic and athletic careers. We failed last week to mention another one from that senior class. It's already
We didn't
decided.
play last week, Kurt. So
Well,
we
yeah,
didn't fail.
week before.
Well, I don't know.
But Grace Kelly has decided she's going to Presbyterian to play softball, Division I softball. So we want to congratulate Grace on making that decision to go to the next step. Hopefully there'll be several more maybe before the year's out.
Yeah, congratulations to them, but also congratulations to our Lady Panthers. Got a big region win Tuesday night against
9-3 now?
GMC. 9-3-1 is our official record on the season, and we've got we might have the number 1 strength of schedule in single A softball at this point.
Yeah, Vidalia, Morgan County, who else? Good gracious.
Harlem,
all comers.
East Side,
Grovetown. even.
Grovetown.
Grovetown's a good team.
But that's how you get better is to play
Absolutely,
good teams. So.
and that's where it definitely shows. We came out against GMC and we hit the ball better than we have at all this year, and I think they came out with a little bit of an attitude with them. Stanley, don't you agree with that?
I would think so, yeah. We had to end up with 8 hits, but a lot of line drive hits that could have
first 3
failed.
innings, line drive double plays, all 3 innings. Runners on first and second each time.
So a lot of good things happening in Panther athletics so far this year. Hopefully the Panthers here are going to get their first dub on the year tonight with football.
Yeah, we're looking to double up a region win total from last year in football. Hopefully we'll get that and then make our first trip to the football playoffs for us.
Of course, we're in that region with Hancock, Twiggs, Wilkinson County, GMC, Johnson County as well. So
I'm even going to go back to last winter sports. I don't think we've talked about it all this year, but our baseball team won region.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time that's happened in quite a few years.
Yep.
Now I see they also changed the way the region is done this year, and that you can't. They're not just having a region tournament; they're having a 2 out of 3 series.
TJ
hey, look
brings
at
the
that!
ball back to the 40-yard line.
That's going to go down as a solo tackle for 67, Landon Cooper.
He was tackled by the kicker, number 67, Landon Cooper.
No, he's not just a kicker; he's a football player.
Not
Look at
anymore.
him.
A lot of people were talking to him 2 weeks ago at our game. He was sitting right in front of the press box. He got peer pressured into playing, but it looks like he's come out with a little attitude. Nice tackle by him.
29-yard return.
All right, TJ with the ball, 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line on their side of the field. Back in that same formation, trips to the top of the formation now. Handed to the fullback, and we're going to hit him, stand him up. He's trying to drive, and we're going to knock him down.
Number 9 and number 8 on that tackle.
That's Wheeler and Walker.
Wheeler and Walker. That sounds like a law firm, don't it? Pick up a 2 on the play.
All you need is your son in there now. You'd be Wheeler, Walker, Clark. That'd be a good law firm.
As long as I don't have to pay for law school.
Actually, Myers might be Wheeler, Walker, Myers.
That does go a little better.
All right, 2nd down and about 8. You pick up 2 yards now on the 43.
Still a minute, or actually just under a minute now remaining in the opening quarter. Panthers do lead at 13-0. Quarterback
going to keep it. We missed him in the backfield. Now he's got some green. And we're finally going to hit him and bring him down at about the 28-yard line.
We do have a flag back here at the 50. I don't know if it dropped out of a pocket. It did.
Yep, he's going to wave it off. All right, going to mark it at the 29-yard line instead of the 28.
It is. We talk about that contain. I mean, you got one responsibility, but you get so caught up in wanting to help on the game tackle on the fullback, you forget your responsibility. And we've done that a couple of times tonight, and it's come up with big plays for the Jaguars. Of course, that being the biggest of the night for them. So 1st and 10 Jaguars on their inside Panther territory at the 29-yard line. Going dive this time.
Oh, loose! Oh, they're going to stay down.
No way.
He threw the beanbag. He's on this side.
Wow. Bad call.
The official on this side threw the beanbag.
Bring us to the end of the first quarter.
They're going to overrule him.
Did y'all see who made the tackle?
I didn't. I was watching the ball when it squirted out there like a watermelon.
It was one of those
seed.
defensive linemen. They had him by the ankles. And
was it 60?
He sort of dove for
Was
it.
it 60?
I think it may have been 60 Myers.
No, he's on the sidelines, but it wasn't 60.
So down
What
to
side?
the
Whoever's at nose. Who's at nose?
69. It was a 6. I know that. I think
It was
it was
definitely
69.
a 6.
well, it
He's
had
the
to
only
be-
6 out there, so
It's either
69.
69 or 64. The other one's
69.
been out there. So that ball is going to be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pickup of 3, 2nd and 7 for the Jaguars as we come back from the first quarter break. A lot of what we anticipated, Kurt, coming into this. The Jaguars, we thought would try and control the time of possession, and honestly, they've done it. We probably only had the ball total 2.5 minutes in that first quarter.
And, you know, sad to say that the reason we know that is because we've been in that situation before. TJ's gotten beat pretty big in all their games this year, so you try to run the ball. They can't score if they don't have the ball, so you try to eat as much time as you can, and that's definitely what they're trying to do tonight is pick up first down after first down.
One of the big, easiest ways to try and judge your opponent is to looking at common opponents, and the only common opponent we've had this year is Briarwood, and Briarwood beat them 38-8, and we lost to Briarwood by 2. So
his quarterback's going to keep it again. He is very elusive. We had him in the backfield, and he just stops and slams on the brakes and cuts back and wiggles out of it somehow. He's very elusive.
I still think we're crashing. We're not looking at the quarterback on that defensive end position out there. I think that was Tyler Harris this time. Of course, he's a young sophomore. He missed his whole freshman year after the awful accident he had. Thank God he's back now playing this year, but he'll learn from that. They'll get it on film, and he'll learn. And
going to hand to the fullback. He's up the middle. Going to have enough for the first down. Probably didn't need very much. Needed about a foot. And talking about showing him stuff, I see something on the sideline in that. This Glascock game I've never seen. I played here. I went to school here. I've got kids here. I've been here for all my life. Little Glascock has a huddle system now, and I see the coaches on the sideline with iPads.
Studying last 2 or 3 plays.
Show. I saw Coach Grant Haddon a while ago pulling a defensive lineman off and showing him a play in real time right after it happened just seconds ago. And something we've never had here at Glascock County. But
yeah, those started becoming popular, probably 4 or 5 years ago. Now we're getting it here in Glascock.
So first down and 10 for TJ. He's going to hand to the fullback again. We got him stood up. He's still driving his feet.
64, Lossy led that. And who else is on there? Looks like Tyler Harris is in on it as well. But decent pickup. He's going to pick up about 3 yards.
Yep, down to about the 14-yard line.
That's their 18th carry for 75 yards, and of course the only pass was intercepted.
Play clock down to 16, as you might can see in your peripheral of the camera there.
Trips again to the bottom of the formation.
Raven under center.
He's looking to throw, short pass, and he's going to hit him, and we're going to miss the tackle. And he's going to get toward the end zone.
Almost.
He's down.
And they're going to mark him down.
Down outside the goal line, but.
It's a 2-yard line. That's what they're going to mark him at.
I think it's inside. Yeah, I'm going to call it the 1, Kurt.
All right,
Down to the 1.
I can't tell from this angle, but, yep, looking at this guy, where he's positioned on this side.
Imagine they got 4 shots at it right here. They're just going to pound the middle, whether it's a quarterback keep or big fullback in there.
And Jaguars 1st and goal on the 2.
They are in that wishbone formation there. And giving it to the big fullback, and he's stood up there.
We pull him backwards.
Host the Panthers.
He's not going to get it.
No.
Handed off to 28, Will McNeil. Will be just short.
It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Goal line. A 2nd and goal. Ball's inside the 1-yard line.
Just 9 minutes to go here in the half. Panthers up 13-0.
Fumble.
Ball's loose. It looks like we're going to mark him short of the goal line. They still gave him the ball, but it's 3rd down and goal. The Panthers trying for a big defensive stand here. Don't have to do it 2 more times. Lost a little bit there. Back to about a full yard to go. TJ takes a snap, hands that fullback. We're going to drive him back again.
He's going to lose
He's
yard.
going to lose yard. Well, they're going to give him.
Yeah, they're going to mark him right there. So it's going to be fourth and goal now.
Is that number 74 there?
I think it might have been. Dinez Jr. Goodson, as we know him. A little bit of big beef in there. Of course, he's holding down that right guard position for us the last couple of years. And I was in here on defense right now. We got our goal line package in. So, 4th and goal. What you think, Kurt?
I don't know. They may fake
pull something out.
They may fake to have fullback and let the quarterback.
They're going to sweep it this time. He's going to walk in.
Get up there.
And he's going to get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Number 7, Trip Bruton. In the end zone. Touchdown.
So the Jaguars get on the scoreboard.
Hate to see that. That comes all the way back to one busted assignment back here on the big 30-yard run from the quarterback. Also a big missed tackle out there on the little bubble pass. The Jaguars don't look like they're going to be kicking.
That just means we're going to have to get the ball and go score again before halftime because we're going to get it coming out the second half.
Yeah, and we're probably only going to get one more possession before end of the half because if they get it back, they're going to control the ball.
Pass to the end zone. We got a guy there, but it's going to be incomplete at his feet. So no good on the 2-point conversion.
So it does remain a 7-point game then. 13 for your Panthers, 6 for the home Jaguars. Stanley, while we got a minute, I don't think we talked about any stats from last week. I know you got some because I'm sorry, not last week, but 2 weeks ago. We had a big offensive performance a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
Pull them up right quick, I think.
Put you on the spot, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go by memory. I want to say Landon Grizzle had one of the biggest quarterback rushing performances in the last
he had 15
years.
carries for 157 yards and 3 touchdowns, a 2-point conversion.
He's well on his way to that tonight.
His passing was 2 of 7 for 18 yards, and he had 4 tackles on defense. He also had 2 punts for 72 yards, which is a 36-yard average.
And, of course, y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, we had a turnover inside the 5-yard line that really hurt us there. We did losing Briarwood 30-28, was that the final?
Yeah, we ended up with 43 carries for 278 yards last week.
73 for the Jaguars, getting ready to kick it off.
Going to come down here to the 20-yard line.
It's Caden
Like
Downs on
Downs.
return.
He's got some room, but it closes quickly. He's still going, still driving, back to the 50-yard line.
All the way out to the 50. Good individual effort that time. He ran through the initial contact and then drug a player for the last 6 or 7 yards. Going to be a 30-yard return on the nose, I think. And Panthers going to take over in great field position, 50-yard line, 1st and 10.
7:34 to go here in the half. Panthers have been quick strike tonight on a couple of plays each drive.
The 50-yard line, balls on the far side hash.
We've only ran 5 plays.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I'm
first one was
saying.
about 3.
I don't know if we've had the ball a total of 2 minutes yet.
Hand off to Walker up the middle. He's got some room. Breaking tackle, still driving, still pulling.
That's going to be a 12-yard
Good
pickup, I
gracious.
think, all the way inside the 40-yard line, down and finally at the 38-yard line.
Ball carried by
Just dragging people as he goes forward.
That's what you talk about. Just keep driving those feet. They do back it up a yard now. So on the 39-yard line, pick up of 11 for Walker.
1st and 10. Grizzle going to keep it down the left side. He's got some room. Going to cut back toward the, and he does not cut back to the sideline. Just runs out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Didn't have much way to cut back to.
He wanted to keep our time of possession down, so he ran out of bounds. Stopped the clock momentarily.
1st down on the 24-yard line of Thomas Jefferson.
15-yard pickup.
They do roll the clock now. 6:55 remaining in the first half.
That's 96 yards for his 4 carries. He's averaging 25
Crisscross
yards.
coming to Nathan Haley, and they eat it up in the backfield.
Too slow. We talked
yeah.
about it the whole this year. It's just that play has not looked quick this year.
Yep, it's got to be a quick hit and play there.
Lost
3 on the play. So 2nd and 13 for the Panthers on the Jaguar 32-yard line. Correction, 27-yard line. I'm assuming this is an official break.
No, Coach Kelly
Coach
called.
Kelly called a timeout.
Can't like something there. I don't know if it was how quick Haley was running that play or something, but it does look like we're going to get a Caden Downs back in the game.
So he's got head Downs over here trying to get a rest. Now he's going to put him back in there.
The ticket was sold by Allie Blackman, and we've got a phone number on here.
It'll be 2nd down and 13 when we get back to action here with 6:15 to go here in the half.
But regardless, his name is Johnny.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Grizzle's got 4 carries for 96 yards. Nick Holden 1 carry for 49. Walker's got 2 carries for 13, and Haley's 1 carry minus 3.
Cheerleader performance.
TJ's got 22 carries for 77 yards.
We'll get somebody out there to long snap it to him, and he's going to punt it. And when he gets through,
So we have run 8 plays to their 24.
And then he's going to have $50,000 to go towards a new ride.
Wow, that was just over. Just listening to the announcement here. I'll go into more detail in just a second.
I'm looking past here, Kurt.
Yep. No, Grizzly running to the right side. Goodson out there blocking ahead of him. Didn't make the block. And we're going to get a knocked down about the line of scrimmage, maybe even lost another yard.
Yeah, when you're out there and in coverage, I know it's hard as a big man, but you got to just lay one block, and that probably goes maybe for a touchdown, at least going to pick up a 1st down. But instead, we do lose another yard. 3rd and 14 now for the Panthers.
The big thing, I think that was Thigpen out there on that coverage, and Goodson tried to get to him, but Thigpen's a nimble, little fast little joker, and he got through there, and Goodson could not lay any hands on him. So
now we're going to see our first passes. We got a illegal formation. Bryce is in the wrong place. There we go.
Going to fake, and Grizzly's going to take it to the left side. Got a blocker out here. He's going to pull him up in there and get another block. Don't get enough. Out to the 20-yard line, to the 21. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7.
It should be 4th and 7.
4th and 7. So Panthers got a decision to make. They're going to go for it. They're surely not going to punt. I don't think Landon Cooper's quite ready yet for a 38-yard field goal.
Landon just went over 100 yards. That's 102 yards.
Rizzo looking to throw now.
Got
some pressure.
Walker wide open.
Got a man out there. Oh, and it hits him in the hands, and he dropped it. Had nothing but green in front of him and just dropped it.
And the Jaguars will take over.
We talk about when you get your opportunity, you've got to make plays, and that's.
Get the hold.
Yep, that's that one. Hopefully that one won't come back to bite us at the end of the game. But TJ got 4:43 left to go to try to score before halftime. Of course, Glascock can get it coming out in the second half. Be big if they can get a score before halftime because that'll even it back up.
Jaguar 21-yard line.
Jaguars down 13-6, and they're going to probably use every bit of this time if they don't score.
That's what's hard about this job is, you know, you watch NFL and college, and those announcers are unbiased. They can't do. We show a lot of emotion up here when we miss a wide open play like that. That's when you can see developing and you know it's wide open.
You said Walker's open, Walker's open. All right, high snap, but Raymond gets it, hands off to Brooks.
Another missed tackle.
Another missed tackle.
Didn't make up for it. 69 coming in there. Clark chasing from behind.
Clark, Goodson, Wheeler all in that pile. Looks like Nathan Haley was in there on that pile as well.
No gain.
No gain.
2nd and 10.
We had him for a loss for about 2 in the backfield, and we missed it, but good pursuit from the backside. And 4:15, clock just continues to roll.
Going back to the trips formations at the bottom of the screen here. Hand off to that
Pulled
fullback.
it again, and we're not there. Yep. We've got to make an adjustment on that. That's ridiculous. The defensive end is crashing every single time.
So that's going to be close to a first down. Pick up about 9 on that play. And it's a good fake because it always fakes me out. I think fullback's keeping it, but he pulls it out at the last minute.
Yeah, but he's got to realize out there his job is not to fullback.
Yep, he's got one job.
You got middle linebackers, you got defensive linemen for that. He's just got his only job as the quarterback.
69 met him at the line.
So we pushed him back at the beginning of the line of scrimmage there, no gain.
They're going to put him back a yard. Loss of 1.
That's going to be fourth and 2.
Long 2.
Yeah, Coach Kelly and everybody's watching, hollering the defensive line to watch the ball.
Yeah, and this is we've got a defensive lineman in there right now that don't get a lot of playing time at defense, Zion Moss. So we'll be watching him right here. He just needs to make sure he don't move. He's in at that nose tackle position at the moment.
Back to that wishbone formation. Toss sweep going again. We got guys there, and he is lit up.
Number 60.
60, Alex Lawson. I'm sorry, that is Caden Myers on the tackle. Loss of another 2 yards on that one.
That was 4th down.
It was 4th down, so Panthers going to take over on offense.
He still lost 2 yards.
And that's a big turnover by the Jaguars. It's already almost in the red zone.
Looks like we're going to have a water break here.
So ball looks like it's going to be placed at the 27-yard line, almost in the red zone now for the Panthers. Good chance for us to get some more points. Yep, 2:46 to go here in the half. Panthers up 13-6 at halftime. We'll try to get you some scores from some other games.
I don't want to jinx it, but we've talked about it. We've had a few games. Well, we've only had 2 games this year, but they both gone really quick in the first half. And then something happens. We end up not getting home till midnight.
Like I say, Edmund Burt, we thought we were going to be done by 9, and then we ended up leaving there at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Panthers have truly, I don't want to use the word dominate too much, but they really have. I mean,
yep. No joke.
The only play they're really getting us on is pulling it out of the fullback's belly and quarterback keeping it around the end. And if we can just get that taken care of, we really are shutting them down on offense.
Griswold back in there with the offense with that wing T formation. Hand to Walker. He's got plenty of room. One guy to beat, and they chop him down inside the 20 down to about the 15. That's about 16, 17.
Good enough for our first down, Panthers. He's 1 block away from that, and he was quicker than his offensive guard there.
I think that was Jace Brooks back there. Just kind of hit him in the knees and chopped him down. Still in that wing T formation. Got Jackson Usher out here with wide left. Wheeler in there at tight end. Here comes Nicholas Holton again on the sweep. He's got some room, cuts back. He's going to be in the end zone, touchdown. Nicholas Holton in the end zone again for the 2nd time tonight.
2 carries, 2 touchdowns.
And I'll tell you, at this level, anytime you cut back, your defense is going to have it's hard enough to tackle as it is, but when you got a shifty little tailback, which I'm super proud of Nicholas Holton, just cut it back to the middle of the field, and it was there.
He's got 2 carries for 63 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Coach Kelly going to go for 2 after the bad snap last time and to try to make this a 15-point game. Going to go right back to
Holton
the same
again
play.
In the end zone. Touchdown, 2-point conversion there.
So that brings the score 21-6. Panthers 2:10 remaining. I'll tell you, it'd be huge right here if we can just get a defensive turnover. Coach Hennessy's going to be in a tough spot. He wants to control the clock, but he's only going to have 2 minutes, so we'll see if he elects to throw it a little bit.
Just got a text from one of my coworkers, Coach Lonnie Ledger. He's watching us tonight. Coach, that thing works good if you hook it up to your TV as well, but we appreciate you watching us tonight.
Appreciate the compliment there. I don't know you, Coach, but I do appreciate it.
Chris says shoddy camera work, but he still thanks you. Again, we don't claim to be professionals, but we just have a good time.
Hey, what we do get, Kurt, though, is we get in every game for free. And that's what it comes down to. I've got a son that's been playing, and I get to come up here. I got the best view in the house of watching my son.
I'm going to say all of us have played there and went to school there, so it's just a passion there. I think we do it. But, hey, we got the concession stand review coming up in a couple of minutes.
Oh, no, I'm not going down from here. Somebody's going to have to deliver it tonight.
Kickoff goes down to the hash mark. Bounces and rolls. It's going to be Brooks again. We hit him. He loses. Oh, he almost lost it, but he got a handle on it again.
Yeah, host the Panthers there on the tackle. I see 36, Blake Daniels coming up screaming. We at least going to give him a half a tackle on that, aren't we?
He got an assist.
All right.
Up to the 24-yard line where the Jaguars were stopped. Let's see if we can get another stop here, Panthers, and we'll get another touchdown for the half.
That's right. Like I said, Coach Kelly does have a couple of timeouts remaining, I believe.
He does.
We'll see if he plays it that way or not, if they don't get anything big. But, again, you got to look. Their big plays right now just been the quarterback keep around at either end.
Handoff.
Rayburn keeps it. This time stays at home. Thank you, Tyler.
Yep, made
good adjustment.
2-yard loss.
As we said, as you see that play unfold, go back and watch it again tonight. That's his responsibility right there. That's his only job is to watch that quarterback and make sure he doesn't pull it outside.
Yep, did his job there for a 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12.
We talk so much about assignment football. Well, I guess we don't talk about it. We hear it talked about a lot. Assignment football, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And I tell you what, it's a team like Glascock and TJ as well, where you're not out physicaling everybody. You don't have big specimen. You don't have strength. You got to do your job. One missed assignment, that can cost you a big play.
Yep, one missed assignment, one missed tackle, and it's going to go big.
And here we go, trips to the bottom of the screen.
The only other thing they've run out of this is a bubble out to the left. They're going to give to the fullback this time. And
he breaks through. We're going to hit him trying to strip the ball loose. Gets out to the 30.
He's going to bring up 3rd and 4, 1 minute to go. We'll see how this plays out here. They just now started the play clock, so they can bring this all the way down to about 20 seconds before they have to snap it, but then they will have a decision to make.
3rd and 4 from the 30-yard line.
And that's what they're going to do. They're not in any hurry to run this ball yet, run this play. Landon Grizzle playing back deep as a safety, trying not to let anything behind him. Going to give to the fullback.
He's going to be short. We'll see if Coach Kelly calls timeout.
Clark on that stop.
And Coach Kelly's going to play nice guy here and not call a timeout. So it's going to bring up 4th and 3. 4th and 3.
Let's say with 19 seconds to go, that can be the last play of the half. They don't even have to punt it.
I thought maybe Coach Kelly would call a timeout and force Coach Hennessy's hand and make him punt it. And
Coach Hennessy's got the quarterback over there. They're not even going to come out to the huddle. They're going to let it run out and go into the half.
Yeah, a lot of times stuff like this, you do have to play political. There is still a chance we can get something scheduled, and you do that, and we do take it back. Who knows? Maybe he definitely has burned a bridge. But, hey, great first half for the Panthers offense. Again, we haven't had the ball but maybe 4.5 minutes total, but Panthers lead at 21-6.
Yep, 21-6 is your score. We're going to take about a 20-minute break here and just kind of watch from where we're at, because like Eric said, we're not going down from here, not from the ladder we had to climb up to come up here. And we'll take a 20-minute break.
At least, yeah, we talked about before. We might as well fill some time right now. We talked about how we were up at Edmund Burke. At least those were good steps.
Yeah. If we were that high today,
we have flat iron. We're just walking up, and it's over there wobbling, and we're what do y'all think? 30 foot off the ground? Maybe not quite that.
About 30 feet. But yeah, we're at halftime here, 21-6. We're going to take a little break and go get you some snacks, and we'll continue. We'll try to find some scores and some other action, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes for the second half action. Right now, halftime, Glascock 21, TJ 6.
right, we're going to do the
Johnny Dale won the
last
raffle.
hunt.
Johnny Dale.
Yeah.
Paid $10 for a ticket. He won it. Well, I understand. He comes out.
Turn your fans on and make the wind blow that way. And you got this, Jay.
But he's not telling you, he used to be a place kicker in college.
I'm a kid. At that age, you're not going to make it from that wide of an angle. It's going to go negative.
Oh, it is close. It is wide left. He just hit this uprights. Good kid. Good job. Thank you guys for the support. Y'all give Johnny Dale a hand. Good job. Thank you very much. Way to work.
He should have just
He
thrown
could
it.
have thrown it easily. Good job, Jay. Now we've got our junior cheerleaders. It's our competition cheerleaders. They're going to show you what it's all about. They'll be in Washington County High School at 10 o'clock for their cheer competition. They are going to show you exactly what it's all about right here. Good job. Ladies, our junior cheer competition team. Congratulations, girls, and good luck tomorrow in Washington County at 10 o'clock in the morning.
All right, folks, welcome back here in the second half. About to get ready to get started here at Wayne Battlefield at TJ. 21-6 Panthers are leading. You see the scores scrolling across the bottom. I mean, the stats scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. You can tell it's been kind of one-sided. Time of possession, though, has been the opposite of what the score is. TJ having about 3/4 of the time of possession. I think we were talking about it here just a minute ago. Stanley says we've had 13 plays and TJ's had 31 plays, but we leading on the scoreboard, so that kind of tells you the kind of night the Panthers have had offensively already. 13 in the plays, 3 of those have scored. So we're looking for a little bit more action in this second half. Panthers going to get the ball to come out here in the second half.
Yeah, this would be time we'd go ahead and let Stanley give you some stats, but our technical engineer, we done found out a way. We got them scrolling down for you down there at the bottom of the screen, so we'll, as we get some breaks in the action, we might can get some of those updated. However, this first time we'll probably have to wait until until the end of the game.
While we're waiting for this second half kickoff here, we've saw tonight some of our viewers. We've talked about where you're watching from. So the furthest I've seen tonight is Charleston, South Carolina. Anybody out there got Charleston, South Carolina beat? How far are you listening or watching away from us?
Even if you don't, just let us know where you're watching. We've actually got all 3 of us, I think, up here have gotten a text from a friend with a couple of them got it up on their big screen TVs. A couple more are watching it on their laptops. So
we've actually had some from all the way in Afghanistan before. So I'd love to see how far we get away. Here we go. TJ going to pooch it up kind of toward the middle of the field.
Devion Richardson on the return.
He's still going. He gets across the 40.
Yeah, he handled that right around the 28, 29-yard line. So good pick up there for Devion.
Looks like going to put it down at about the 42-yard line is where the Panthers' first drive will start.
So Panthers offense, like we said, they've been very efficient in the game to this point, and you're going to take over. We got an uncovered receiver out here to the left.
Right here, throw it.
We're looking. We're going to throw it. He's going to short it.
He's got it. Nobody out here. Jackson Ustry got one guy to outrun. Can he outrun him? He will. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, horse collar.
And that's going to be a touchdown, too.
No, he tackled him inside the 1. So it's just going to be a half distance. Yeah, he should have, but
I don't know how the ball didn't cross the goal line with him pulling down.
Because of the horse collar. As soon as you get that all comes straight back. But
so he stopped.
Hey, a little razzle dazzle, yeah.
Got him at the 3-yard line.
Oh, good Lord! Ain't no way he was that far back.
No, the penalty was at the 3, and they're gonna move it up to the 1.5. So he has a 1.5-yard penalty.
I mean, so they didn't know he had to step out of bounds. They thought because the tackle was not made at the 3-yard line. He landed on the goal line.
I imagine we're not, after the fumble a couple of weeks ago, I would imagine we're not going to do anything tricky right here and just quarterback sneak it in.
And that's what happens, Landon Grizzle in the end zone. So one play in, Panthers get on the board again. Cooper going to be out there to attempt a PAT again.
Getting a lot of young kids in on this extra point attempt. Matter of fact, I think that might be our entire starting backups. We don't have a right guard in there right now.
There he comes.
That's a full-timer, though.
I see Branson Stewart in there. I see Bice Haddon in there.
William Glover I saw go in. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle again.
Cooper's extra point is up.
Going to make your score. Glascock 28, TJ 6.
50, Keyshawn Gilmore was in there. Like you said, Branson. A lot of new faces in there on that extra point. 16, is that Kevin Braswell?
Yep, Kevin Braswell, number 16.
That brings your score just underway here in this third quarter.
28 seconds in.
28 seconds in, 28 points Panthers, 28-6.
I see down here from our comments, we got Chandler Haywood listening to us from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, one of my most favorite places in the world to go to. Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg.
I hope that's on a pleasure trip and not a business trip, Chandler. Appreciate you listening in on this Friday night. Hey, if it's as cool as it is up there as it is here tonight, I'm sure it's a little bit cooler, but it's nice weather here tonight at Battlefield here in Louisville.
The Panthers are going to be able to kick it off here as Cooper runs to the ball and boots it down the middle of the field high, and fair catch is called.
Oh, got a flag on number 10. Number 10. Yep, unnecessary roughness, personal foul.
Uncalled for, and that's what you don't want in this game. You.
It's a personal foul against the Panthers.
All right, so the ball's going to be moved up to the TJ 41-yard line.
15-yard penalty. And the Jaguars will start from the 41.
Panthers in there at defensive line. We got 56 Tyler Harris, Tristan Clark, Junior Goodson, and I can't see the far right defensive end over there. Number
Myers.
60. Myers, and he lost contain. That's what we talk about. He was the one that lost it this time. And it's not that tricky. They're lining up in trips to one side, and they're going opposite of that. If the quarterback's going to keep it, he's going to the single receiver side. So just like that, you make one mistake, you're getting pulled. And that's what happened there to Caden Myers.
Myers goes out, and it looks like Perry coming in on that side over there.
Yeah, I think Perry was already in there. I think Brian West came in, but Perry's moving over to that position. Yeah, and
Harris back on the left defensive end over here.
new formation this time by TJ.
Yep, flex bone like Georgia Southern used to run. Up the middle, we hit him, lose. He gets out of the tackle.
14, Nicholas Holton on that tackle for the Panthers. It's going to be enough for a Jaguar first down. Again, just underway here in the second half. Panthers got a big lead right now, 28-6 over the Jaguars. Junior Goodson coming out and getting a quick breath, 64. Alex Lossy checking in for him. Got tripped, so I'd watch quarterback this side or fullback dive.
We're going to keep it. It's pitched this time. Ball is loose. We're going to hit him. Ball is loose. He comes up with it.
Instead of going for the ball.
Yep, he went for the
Bryce
I sort of get that, though. He did just try and.
Bryce Wheeler tried to do one of those old kickoff plays where you just knock
was
the
that
guy
Bryce or Landon?
That was Landon.
I think it was Landon. Yeah.
Whoever it was, they did the old kickoff on the onside kick where your first job is to knock the guy
Knock
out of
the
the way.
guy out and somebody else get the ball.
Loss of 10.
But nobody got the ball. That was a pitch to Brooks.
And Brooks might be shaking up on this play. He's being motioned off over there, and looks like number 8 for the Jaguars is going to come in.
That's Hudson coming in.
I also see their big receiver, number 3, is out of the game right now.
That's the
I believe that's the other Fisher.
Raven, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's one of the other Ravens. That's right. Yep, so this right here, I'll be watching that right defensive end for the Panthers. They're going pass.
Throw.
Got him.
And we're going to hit him in the backfield.
Number 2 with a sack.
There's Nathan Perry.
Another loss on the play for the Panthers defense. Going to mark them back inside the Panther 40. Correction, actually just outside the 39-yard line.
Loss of 3.
So third and a long, long way for the Jaguars.
What's that old saying? There's blood in the water, and I think the Panthers are starting to smell it.
Yep, you just can't get overconfident. We just finish it and do your job. Assignment football.
A little bit more aggressive on defense here.
I think they went back and watched that video and was like, hey, the only thing we're missing is containing on that quarterback keep. And they've locked that up the last few possessions for the Jaguars.
All right, back in that flex bone look. Looking to throw again. Got a bunch of receivers out there now throwing up.
Turn
deep.
around, 21. He drops it.
Haley had decent coverage, but I don't think he ever saw the ball.
Yeah, I don't think Haley was going to out-jump that receiver out there, and the receiver had it in his hands and just dropped it. It was right at the first down marker, but it's going to bring up 4th and about 24.
They are going to bring in number 73. It looks like the punt.
Nathan Haley's back deep for the Panthers.
Need to
Receive the punt.
Panthers need to be alert for anything. Ball is just getting that time of night where the dew is starting to fall a little bit. It's getting a little damp out here. Ball could go over the punter's head. Let's see if they can get some pressure on him. Good snap. He gets it away. It's a low line drive. It's going to bounce in front of Haley. And he's not going to pick it up.
Yeah, good decision that time by Haley. It's not going to bounce anywhere near the goal line. Take the safe position, and we'll take it on the 1st and 10 on the their own 28-yard line for the Panthers' second offensive possession of the second half.
If you just joined us, as Panthers are up on this game, 28-6 with 7:43 to go here in the third quarter.
Hey, I want to know not just where people are, what we having to eat tonight where you are. We got some slow smoking going on. We got some ribs. What we got going on out there, guys?
The Panthers now, they've only ran 15 plays tonight, but scored on 4 of them. Now here we go to work again. Landon Griswold under center. Going to hand to Holton again, who's had a big night. 2 carries, 2 scores. He's not going to score on this one, but he's going to get a good pickup.
And good tackle over there on the Jaguars defense. Looks like Jake Hudson, number 8. It's going to be close. No, we're about 2 yards short of a first down, so second and about 2.
Gain of 8.
Jackson Nursery checking in for Caden Downs.
So we're going to go 4 wide look here with shotgun look. Man comes in motion. That's Price Waters. Going to take it on a jet sweep. And he's going to, no gain there. Doesn't look like maybe he lost a yard.
Yeah, the ball's going to be spotted at 36-yard line, so you can call it no gain. So it's 3rd and 2 now.
Third down. 3rd and 2, ball around the 36-yard line.
He's looking to go right back, fullback dive here. Off that strong left side, he's going to have enough for the first down all the way out to the 40-yard lines. Brandon Walker. Pick up a 4 on the play for Brandon. 6:23 remaining in the third quarter. Again, you see it on your screens there. Panthers lead at 28-6. Their second offensive possession of the second half.
A new set of downs for the Panthers. Ball rests on the 40-yard line, just touching the 40-yard line. Here comes the sweep to the opposite side. Going to be Downs, not going to get anything.
Number 6, Caden Downs on the carry, wrapped up by number.
Now I hear some coaches saying not hitting his hole, but that time he was just, their blocker didn't have anybody. He just let the big defensive lineman come through and make that play. No play on the crisscross. We're going to go 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Ball's just touching the 40. Brian West in at fullback now for the Panthers.
The hand to Walker, who went to half. He's driving, still pulling people, still going.
He's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah.
He's touching it. It's going to be a first down. They're stopping that clock. They're saying move it.
Yep, all he had to do was get to the 50, and that's where he's at, right on midfield.
10-yard pickup.
Yeah, just fake the fullback that time. Give it to halfback Walker on that possession.
West still in there at full. Whenever he gets the ball, he runs it hard. Let's see if they give it to him here. Nope, Griswold going to keep it.
There's a hold.
Yep.
Got a hold. 2 flags.
Yep. That's a little bit of being lazy out there by Walker. Just he didn't beat his defender to the spot and just decided to hold him. He probably had a great camera angle on that.
Kind of grabbed him by the arm and spun him around. That's going to move us back all the way to the 40-yard line.
And it's going to bring up 1st and 20 for the Panthers. At some point, I do expect Coach Kelly to come back to that pass out to Brandon, see if he can make up for the drop pass he had early and that penalty there. New formation for the Panthers. It is a pass, but Brandon stayed in the block. We're going deep.
Going deep. We got a man, Wheeler, and he drops, hits him in the hands and drops him. Had decent coverage out there. We had him beat.
Yeah, decent coverage, good throw, and ball's in your hands. You got to catch it. So for all you fans out there to say, why don't we throw the ball more? You've seen it a couple of times tonight. You've got wide open receivers, and the quarterback does his job. Perfect passes, and just drop it.
What they old saying they used to say, only I can't remember the exact number of things. Only like 4 or 5 things that can happen on a pass, and only one of them is good.
Exactly.
Here we go on 2nd and 20. In that shotgun formation. Got Downs coming this way. Grizzle going to keep it. He's got some room. Going to get back, not quite to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but it does bring up a 3rd and manageable. I would have to think Coach Kelly would think about 2 downs here to get this first down. You got a comfortable lead. You can basically put them away with another score. With the clock continuing to roll, 3:40 now remaining in the 3rd quarter. Stanley, you always talk about spreads. What did this line end up being?
We were -5 underdog.
Interesting.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I should have put some money on that tonight.
I don't think you can do that, Kurt. Faking the crisscross, stepping up the pass.
Oh, back to Walker again. He dropped another one.
I'm going to count that one as a drop. We got a little lucky with that, and that defender out there actually didn't intercept that. He was not open, and
it looks like Coach Kelly's going to punt it.
yeah, I think we got a little too cute in that offensive possession. Tried to do a few things that we're not comfortable with, and of course that big first down penalty had a lot to do with that.
Here's Grizzle going to punt it. When he kicked it, he's going to kick it from his own 35-yard line. TJ return man is about the 20-yard line where he's going to wait on it.
That's Jace Brooks back deep for the Jaguars.
Oh, over his head. Nope.
He catches it, but he's going to get it away.
Wow.
Good booming kick. Good gracious. Fair catch called at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Landon Grizzle back there. The senior, Mr. Do-It-All. Quarterback, safety, punter.
Thought for sure that one was over his head.
So what was that, 27?
Oh, ball was on the 47. So 3 plus 26.
What did you say, 47?
29.
29. All right, so ball on the 24-yard line. Good punt by Landon to save us there. Get us back into TJ territory. Gonna hand off to the fullback. We're going to hit him. He's still driving, but we're not going to get him very much there. He falls forward, though.
And he's going to pick up a couple of yards extra there.
About 3 there on that play.
Number 56, Tyler Harris making the stop. Will picks up almost 3 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 7.
Again, TJ walking to the huddle. They're not in any hurry to give this ball back up. 3-4 yards of play. They're happy with it.
I was on 27, 2nd and 7.
Going to
Fake
keep
the
it
dive.
again. Pitch on the option. We got a man out there. Can we get him before he gets to the corner?
We did.
do.
Good tackle out there, Nathan Perry.
He's going to lose a yard or 2. Back to the 25.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 now for the, we'll call it 9.
Nathan Perry on that good pursuit there.
Yeah, for all you football fans out there, even if you're not, if you're a first-time listener or watching football just because it's high school football and you got a kid or something, that's what we talk about it, extending the play, not letting the running back have a lane to cut up in and gain some positive yardage. Call that running horizontal instead of vertical.
Eventually, you run out of sidelines.
Yeah, you run out of places to go.
It's a great job, everybody playing that assignment football right there, maintaining their responsibilities.
We're looking to throw over here. Got pressure. Nobody's open. Got him. And we're going to throw it, and we're going to enter. Oh, almost intercepted.
Just like on offense. He drops it on defense.
That's what we think.
Raven just tried to get rid of it.
Yeah, good pressure back there by the junior linebacker, Brandon Walker.
4th and 9, so let's see what TJ's going to do. Like they're going to line up in the punt formation.
And they got their big punter back there, 73.
Haley's going to line up at about midfield, probably to where he's going to get his feet set at to get this punt. What you like to see Nathan do on these plays, a lot of short plays he doesn't want to come up and get. You like to see him come up and try to challenge it and get it this time. And
Yeah, especially now. You got a good lead. Let's catch it on the run. Let's go. Let's
over his head. Oh, almost over his head. It's going to be a wide kick. We're going to get away from it. The ball going to be down on the 42-yard line. You probably heard that in the background. That kick just kind of flew off the side, and you heard coaches up here in the box hollering, Peter, Peter.
Peter.
I don't know why they chose that terminology, but it's.
We called it fire back in my day.
But that's just something they yelled to alert everybody on the return team to get the heck away from that ball.
I guess it is more fun to yell Peter than fire for some reason. I don't know.
I know that's what we used to yell on PAT attempt or something. If it was a bad snap, you yell fire.
Yeah.
Everybody go their routes.
So, good third quarter. Panthers had the ball 2 times this quarter. They unfortunately had a big penalty on first down in the second drive, but they did convert their first drive for a touchdown.
Yep, minute 12 to go here in the third quarter. Panthers up 28-6. Hand off to Walker. He's hit up the middle, still driving, gains about 5 or 6.
Yeah, middle linebacker for TJ had him right there for just a 1 or 2 yard pickup, but Brandon ran right through that, and Brandon looks like he's a little shaken up right now. But he ran right through that tackle, and then a defensive lineman came back and was able to drag him down.
They holding his leg up. He's got a cramp.
First one of those we've seen tonight, and it's not humid at all tonight. It's a nice, cool night, dry night.
5-yard pickup. That's his 6th carry for 42 yards.
Walker's going to have to come out for at least one play. Looks like Brian West going to go in and take his spot. Walker is up. Going to be walking across the field on his own power. So here we go, about to get ready to go back. Panthers got the ball, 2nd and 5. 37-yard line.
Not as much success for them. TJ in this third quarter so far, they got 6 carries for -1 yards.
There's Griswold, got the ball.
Got a hold right there on 23, pulled him down. Pulled him
he gets
down.
all the way to about the 15-yard line.
He's coming
the flag's
back.
going to be.
He grabbed him and pulled him down.
Yeah, I think that was a good call by the officials there. He definitely pulled him on the inside jersey and just yanked him down there. So it's going to back the Panthers up. It's still going to be close to a first down.
It should be a first down.
Actually, it is. If they're marking it at the 20,
it should come back to the 30.
So it should still be enough for a first down.
We'll see when they move it all the way back. It is going to be a first down. The ball on the 30-yard line. Panthers first down and 10. 33 seconds left to go here in the.
So it is a new set of downs. Unfortunately, cost Landon a few rushing yards there, but so 1st and 10 Panthers on the Jaguar 30. Under 30 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Hand off to Holton. He's got some room again. A little bit. Oh, he's still trying to scoot through there. Down to the 16-yard line. Another first down.
That's one of those things. As hard as an offensive lineman, you're taught to really hold your block for, 5-6 yards. And fortunately, that was 10 yards downfield, so the lineman thinks he's done. But if he just carries out that block more, Holton's gone for another touchdown.
That's going to be the final play of your quarter. Final score, or final play here makes it 28-6 still by the Panthers with the big lead. In the background here, I hear the Redcoat Band starting up on the TJ sound system.
I don't think that's
big game tomorrow coming up in Georgia. The Gamecocks come rolling in. They're having a big Border Bash down in Augusta tonight, or North Augusta at SRP Park.
Yeah, Stanley, speaking of big games, we had another conference game. Supposed to have one yesterday in softball.
Yeah,
when they get that
we
rescheduled?
scheduled that for not this Monday, but next Monday. We moved the Briarwood. They took Briarwood's spot. We won't play Briarwood now.
Okay. You got to get
Play
those
Johnson
region
County,
games
gotta get
in.
the region games in. So
I'll tell you what, rain's
season's
been
getting
Starting to get short, ain't it?
Yeah, man, I know Rowan and my son didn't have 2 middle school games canceled because of rain.
Yeah, and it's not just rain. It's
lightning.
It rained us out of practice 3 days this week, and the only day we played was the game on Tuesday. That was it. You know.
Obviously, those girls need some breaks, but they need those repetitions as well.
Yep.
And it's a lot different just seeing it in practice versus having some real game prep to go through. So Panthers, first time they're driving on this end of the field, this deep. They had a big play go for a touchdown on this side of the field, but
Ball on the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. We're going to hand to West his first carry tonight, I think.
he's going to take it inside the 15-yard line down to the 13-yard line, pick up a 3. Can bring up 2nd and 7 for the Panthers on the 13-yard line.
71, Noah Coward making the tackle. 2nd, 7.
On to Holton again.
Yeah,
He's
Holton.
right up the middle.
Oh,
He's going to take on the last guy, and he reaches. He's
out.
in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yep, another touchdown for Holton.
I'll tell you, Griswold had 3 2 weeks ago, and it looks like now we're having 3
continues
for.
to run for some reason or other. We're not sure why.
Tell Corey.
Corey, the clock's running.
He's never ran.
Hey, clock's rolling.
Clock's been running. Scored at 11:22.
Clock's rolling. The clock is ticking, Coach. The clock is
That's
ticking.
okay.
Why is the clock moving? It's done right now 30 seconds. Why is the clock moving?
11:22 is when the score was.
It was late. I think it was earlier than that. Almost a full minute's going to come off the clock here.
Cooper gets another one
It's
through.
still
for the
running.
PAT.
Still running.
Are they running the clock?
Is it a running clock? That's what I need to know.
It's 30 points, right?
It's supposed to be 30 points in the 4th quarter.
We're going to run it in between plays, too, and in between the possession changes. This is bull crap.
I guess that's the good way you don't get 40 points scored on you, maybe.
Oh, my gosh.
We're in between plays.
So it's a running clock in the 4th quarter is what they decided.
Well, they're not supposed to be able to do that. So 30 points,
Yep.
so 30-point difference.
I guess it's a GISA, so is that
what you wanna
any
do?
different? So we scored with about 11 and a half minutes.
11:28 is what I had.
We
And I
run
looked back and it was still running.
So we run off a minute and a half, and we're going to kick it off to them, but that's okay. We can get it back again.
You know, it's not that we want to run a score, but a lot of young kids on this team haven't had. They need reps. They get something on film.
And here goes Cooper. Pretty long kick down to about the 20-yard line to the hash. We're going to hit him.
Devion Richardson with a big hit.
Good hit by Richardson.
He caught it on the 20 and he got caught again by number 20.
Yeah.
Good return, though, by the
Ball was returned by
young Jaguar.
Yep, see a lot of young guys in there on that Panther defense.
Jaguars start their drive from the 34-yard line.
Got number 17 in there.
Yeah, 17 is the only non-starter.
Richardson's in there.
Richardson's in there now.
Hand to the fullback. We're going to hit him. He's going to pull us. We're going to pull him forward.
64 on that tackle.
That would be number 64.
Stopped by number 64, Alex Losey.
16, Braswell's coming in.
2nd down. 6.
Landon Grizzle's also coming out in 61. I don't know who 61 is, Kurt.
I don't have a clue.
38.
Stanley, you got him in your book somewhere?
Not yet.
He will be. Going to hand off to the fullback again. He's going to be close to the first down. Going to be short by a yard or two. Third down, about 2.
20 and 17 on that tackle.
Jace Brooks carrying the ball. He's
And we're down to 8 minutes to go in the game. 3rd and 2 for the Jaguars.
8 minutes, and it's going to be 8 minutes real time. So
3rd down and 2 to go. Ball's on the Jaguar 42-yard line.
Hand to the fullback again, and we hit him hard and drive him down, but it's going to be close.
Look like number 17
We'll pick up the first down.
and
17,
71.
that's Briar Norris, but
71.
yep, and 71, I got that down as London Shelton, senior defensive lineman, making his first appearance maybe of the year. I think he's been in on some special team plays.
So first down and 10 for Thomas Jefferson at the 45.
At 61 we were talking about, that's Tristan Reeves out there. 2 Tristans in the game for the Panthers defensive line.
'71 again.
Once again, that's London Shelton.
He's got one down.
The Jaguars going to cross midfield.
I wonder if they'll let the clock continue to roll for this.
No, they don't stop it now.
London Shelton, 71. Making the stop.
We talked about depth on that Thomas Jefferson offensive line. That was one of them, so now they've only got 5 that are able to be in there.
So TJ got 2nd down and 4.
Clock
Just
back
across
running.
midfield. Yep, clock back running already.
Big night for Nick Holden. 98 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yep, big night.
5 carries.
Good job by the senior tonight. Pass going deep.
14.
Oh, and he hit.
Who was 14?
That's
y'all?
Nicholas Holt.
The game ain't even finished, but I'm already voting for my player of the week. It's Nicholas
that's
Holton.
Nick Holton.
That just put the icing on the cake right there with that one.
Bring a 3rd and about 8 for the Jaguars.
Nick got offensive touchdowns tonight. Now he's got big defensive hits. So, yep, good night for Nick. Toss sweep coming for the – oh, and he blows it up right there. We're going to hit him out of bounds. Good
Got a
position.
late hit.
No, he hit him in
21.
bounds. Nope. 21 was on him well in bounds, and Devion
pursuit.
came up and hit him in bounds, so that was all nice.
That was good pursuit by both Haley and Richardson.
Loss of 1.
Gonna be about 4th. Yeah, I think the chains got kind of kinked up over here.
I don't know if y'all could hear any of that commotion going on down there, or if the camera caught any of it, but officials were yelling at some of our players to keep their mouths shut. It looked like a couple of seniors, unfortunately, down there for the Panthers running their mouth.
Oh, punt goes straight up in the air.
Why?
No, they got it back. We got it. Is that 60?
Why is he saying get the ball?
60 picked it up.
Yeah, it came in, and 17, Briar Norris tried to come in and touch it for some unknown reason, and luckily
60 picked it up on the 46. So it was a no punt.
Yeah, so it was right
Straight
back.
up.
No gain on the punt. Actually, it might have lost a half a
They
yard.
lost, he
still.
picked
Mark
it up
it at
on
45.
the 46, so
Oh,
we got a 1-yard return.
With 4:36 and counting, Panthers got the ball back already in TJ territory again.
seeing looks like Caden Downs is going to come in at quarterback. Devion Richardson, I'm assuming, is going to come in at a halfback position.
See Price Waters in
Waters also in there. Brian West is in,
there. So a lot
along
of
with Nathan Haley.
substitutions on the Panthers offense. Hand to West. He's up in the middle, still pushing, still grinding, and got
Going to take it inside Jaguar 40-yard line down
Yep.
to 38. We'll pick up a 7 on the play. Again, we are in a running clock situation right now. I'm assuming they got some GIA rules that are a little different than GHSA, or Coach Hennessy's just letting him do whatever he wants over there.
He's trying to avoid another score, I think. Haley gets the ball. He's going to be brought down in the back. Oh, no, he didn't go down. We got a flag. He's still going.
That's going to be a hold on number 20.
Still going.
Hard run, though. Yeah, it's a hold. Number 20.
So they like the flags on the 40. Probably move it back to the 50 if their spotting is correct.
Well, I think they're going to move it from the original line, so we'll bring it back from
the 38.
38, yep. Knock it to 48.
Back to the 48.
So second and about 13 for the Panthers. Clock 2:48 remaining in the game. Going Chris, well, it's not Chris.
There goes Haley again. He's got a lot of room out there. Oh, another flag.
No, that's awful there. I'm going to agree with coaches there.
Nobody out there.
That is not a hold.
Number 13, Lawson Willis, making the stop. Flags down again.
So we obviously going to have another hold coming back here.
Holding call again against the Panthers.
You probably hear the fans here.
Yeah, some of them are obvious, and some of them are just makeup calls. Or
doesn't look like the Panthers are going to be getting on the scoreboard again tonight. It don't seem like anybody wants them to get on the scoreboard again tonight.
They gained 7 yards, though.
Yeah. So ball on the 45-yard line of TJ. We're going to hand to Richardson. He's got room.
Right up the middle.
Oh, he's gone. Never mind. We are going to get a score again. No flags on that one.
He's going to take it 40. I think that started on the 45.
45.
So let's see if they stop the clock and let them have the ball this time. I don't think they will, but. So pinning the extra point right now. Panthers do take a 41-6 lead. 1 minute remaining in the game. Landon Cooper coming in for the extra point for the Panthers.
And it's blocked. I mean, no good. So that's going to be your score, 41-6.
Yeah, that's going to be a final tonight.
The way the clock's running, that's going to be it.
We only got 43 seconds.
But as we said earlier, Briarwood defeated this Thomas Jefferson team 38-0.
38-8.
38-8, excuse me, so a 30-point difference. And so if you look at the scores, we lost to Briarwood by 2. So score about right if you look at it from our end.
Yeah, especially when you consider we had that fumble against Briarwood that cost us that touchdown there inside the 5-yard line.
So Panthers are going to end up winning this game tonight. Getting the first win of the season, going to get this season going in the right direction.
Kurt, what we got coming up next week?
You know, I hadn't looked that far ahead yet, to be honest with you.
It's amazing.
Augusta Prep.
Yeah, we're at Augusta Prep, aren't we?
To the end of our game.
Yep. So that's the final seconds they tick off the clock, and that's going to make your score. Glascock 41, Thomas Jefferson 6.
Yeah, talk about Augusta Prep. Now, we did beat them last year, so should be a good game up in Atlanta. Yeah, we don't have to travel to Atlanta anymore to play, do we?
No, not anymore.
I'm going to ask everybody to say a prayer for us as we go down these steps tonight because there's 30 foot straight down. So I'm old. I'm a big guy, and it's not comfortable.
I don't know about that now. All right, man. Panthers had a great night on offense. I still don't know if we probably didn't run 30 plays offense. Maybe not.
Well, I don't know. We had about 10 penalties there in the last few plays. So.
But a good night on offense by the Panthers.
We had 30 plays.
30 plays, yep.
Right on the dot. So time possession couldn't have been much more than
31, I'm sorry.
I'd probably say out of the 48 minutes, we couldn't have had the ball longer than 12, 13 minutes, maybe 15, but